I'm with Brandon. Brandon, obviously the game's finished Sunderland 1, Blackpool 1. Another absolute disappointing performance by Sunderland. Where do we go from here?
Sunderland didn't play very well first half, but second half they were actually alright. They picked it up, but the referee was just utter crap. He didn't help us at all. I think the players need to just pick it up a bit.
I didn't say they said enough yet, but do you think it was a send off for that George Duffy got a second yellow card? I didn't actually see it. Was it send off or?
No, I wasn't sending off. No. The first yellow card shouldn't have been, that one maybe, but the first yellow card definitely wasn't.
Is them players justifying, are they justifying themselves by the performance they're putting in front of this crowd, or do you think they're just a case of, well, we're not bothered?
Well, they put the graft in, but it's just some weeks it's not good enough, but other weeks it is. They're just a bit inconsistent.
But you think they are putting the graft in, yeah?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Do you think it's the manager's instructions where we're going wrong?
Yeah, the manager, just ever since we've gotten him in, we've ended up winning some games and then losing some.
Do you think he's actually making Jack Ross look good, Phil Pattinson?
Yeah, a bit better. He did better last season. We at least got nearly promoted, but this season just 12th in the table just isn't very good.
My uncle thinks that Jack Ross is actually overachieving with the squad he had. I mean, looking at it now, it's probably the right statement, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. He was a bit better than how Parkinson's doing.
So that's a bit depressing, but do you think, would you stick with Parkinson until January, or would you get rid of him now?
Well, we don't have to get rid of him now, but if he keeps going how he's going, he's not going to last very long.
Right. Thanks for your time, mate. Have a safe journey home, okay? Cheers, pal. Thank you. Cheers. SAFC Fan TV, I'm Shaun Middleton with James. James, the game's finished Sunderland 1, Blackpool 1, on a very windy, cold away side. It's another depressing performance, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an improvement from the other few weeks, but it's still very depressing.
2 wins in, I think, 14-15 games is not acceptable, like, is it?
No, it's not good. It's an improvement, but it's not good at all.
I mean, Phil Parkinson's getting a lot of stick lately. What do you do now? Do you spin a twist, or do you stick with him, give him till January, see if he can bring the players in that he wants? I mean, what do you do?
I think we have to stick with him. I don't think we can afford to sack him, to be honest. But we have to give him a chance in January to sign what he wants, just to improve the squad.
What do you make of the, obviously, Aidan McGeady and Chris Maguire McDonald's situation?
I think if he wants to go, then he should go. But if he's arguing with some of the other players in the squad, it's not good for the morale of the team. Yeah. So I think he just should go.
Yeah. Obviously he's on a big wage, 15-20 grand a week, but if you've got a bad apple in the change room, it's not good for the morale in the change room as well. So I think you've got to, like, if Phil Parkinson's made that decision, looking at it, it's probably the right one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Positive vibes or what?
Not at all. Not at all.
Bottom half or top half?
I think top.
Top half.
Yeah.
Whereabouts in the top half?
8th, 9th.
Not even the playoffs, no?
No.
Another season in League One?
Yeah,
right, cheers for your time, mate, alright? Right. Cheers, pal, thank you. Alright, I'm with the North East #1 raver, Dave the Rave. Dave, on a poor display by Sunderland, who was pretty poor, wasn't it?
Scrappy, aye. The first half, their goal was good, and our goal was kind of good and all. We could have played better than that, and not singing that, goal design, singing that. The second half we played scrappy, we switched off in the second half, and we should have had a lot of chances, and then singing that.
What do you think's gone wrong, Dave, with the team? Is it the manager? Or is it the players?
The players are not playing very good. The players should play faster. We should be playing better than this and what we should.
It seems to be side to side and batting side to side, and now gone forward, is there?
No, we should play 4-4-2 instead of 4-4-3.
What do you think of Phil Pattinson, mate?
I'm too keen on him. We should get like the big hard man in and that. As in to do better and get top quality manager in and that, so to do better.
So you think we should cut our losses, Dave, and get somebody else?
Get some new players in, a big clear out in January. We all get some big players out.
And do you think if a big clear out, get a few good players in, would maybe get in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think we'll get in the playoffs. Like I was thinking that. So we're not getting the top 2 this season. I think we're going to like the playoff side of the playoffs are singing. If we do go start playing better than this soon, singing that's not good enough.
Just like the things like the fans, they're starting to lose faith now. No,
do you know
what I mean? Are you got the rave tonight, Dave?
Aye, but get the rave on, get the man.
Right, cheers for your time, Dave. Right, take care, Dave. Sunderland 1, Blackpool 1, with Morgan, keeper extraordinaire, and the far side Kim. Morgan, what happened out there, dear?
Fuck knows. We were just shit. Attacking wise, shit. I don't know what happened with the first goal, but 3 minutes in, embarrassing. Like, I just don't know what's going on. I mean, if results didn't go our way, we could have went down as possible as 15th. Like, Sunderland 15th in League One, it's just embarrassing, but still, where we are now, still just crap. Like, for me, promotion's gone.
Where's all this pain gone in? I mean, it just seems like it's a bad dream when you think you're going to wake when you're going to wake when it's going to be, oh, right, we're back in the Premier League and we've got someone like this manager, but it's not this.
No, not with Phil Partington there. Phil Partington said he wants to get rid of all the negativities in the dressing room. Well, if that's the case, why doesn't he just fuck off himself? You know what I mean?
So do you think like he's not the man, and obviously going forward you think we need to make a change before it's too late?
No, we need to make a change now. He's lost 8 games out of a possible 13, which is just embarrassing. Two wins. It's embarrassing. He needs to go tonight.
Do you think these players have just thought themselves, we're not playing for this manager? You know what I mean? You know, and we need somebody to save us now.
Santa Claus will save them. We fly over from Belfast for this.
We need a Christmas miracle. That's what we need. We need a Christmas miracle. Basically,
we need a saviour, don't we? Who's going to be the saviour to get this club out this mess?
Well,
no matter what,
maybe
Sunderland till you die.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Do you want to
exactly.
Do you want to do your interview or? No. Do you want to come in?
No. Sunderland till we die. That's what we believe. No matter what, Sunderland till we die. It's in the blood. The blood.
That's the spirit.
It is in the blood. We fly over from Belfast.
It's in the blood.
Yeah,
it's in the blood.
It's under my blood.
It's in the blood.
Yeah,
it's in the blood.
We're Sunderland, through and through.
Sunderland through and through.
From Belfast.
Yeah, it must be hurting. It must be hurting you now, though. As a club, it's horrible at the minute.
It is certainly. You know, we fly over here, and to watch a match like that there, the players don't seem to have the interest. There's something wrong with us in management, dressing room, or whatever. You go back a few years when you had Richardson.
Yeah.
You had some of the other, you know. Yeah, let's come back. Yeah. But those guys played for the shirt. They played for the badge. You know?
Yeah.
Not now. It's all do-re me.
I wish the players had the passion what you've got, coming from Northern Ireland, coming over here.
Yeah, we come over 5-6 times a year.
That's it, yeah.
We love it.
Respect you, man, respect.
We're born in Ireland, but we're Sunderland through and through.
That's all I love.
Yeah.
That's all I love, mate.
Yeah.
All this pain and length soon, someday.
Someday we'll be back up there.
Aye. We'll be back.
Away the lad.
10 years.
All right.
Cheers, love. Thanks for your time. All right.
Thank you, night.
Right.
Anyway.
Right. Thank you, Steve. Right. Morgan.
Yeah.
Can't take is any positives at the game?
The fact that we scored a goal. That's literally the only positive I can think of.
I didn't see the goal. Like, was it a good goal or?
It was downstairs. It was alright. I think Charlie White got a decent header, but then again he hit the bar in the second half. So I think the attacking ones we looked a bit better in the second half, but we just couldn't get the killer.
Right. So well, it's just a sad day. It's been a sad few games. The performance is rubbish. The players has been pathetic, but we just got to keep the faith and see what happens.
Exactly. I don't see why give like Kevin Phillips a chance, like someone who would actually care for the club. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thanks for your time, Morgan. All right, have a good Christmas, mate. All right,
you too.
Take care, pal. All right.
Partington out.
Partington out.